We'll go ahead and get started with our warm up. You guys, when you're ready, meet me on your mat. And you know the drill. You guys should have this warm up memorized by now. I do that so that when you're not working out with me, you still have an idea of what kind of a warm up is best for you. We're going to start with the feet outside of the hips and take a forward fold, reaching the hands all the way down to the floor. Relax the upper body and let the back of the legs just wake up. From there, you're going to point your toes out, pull your heels in, and land in a nice deep squat. We want to open up through the hips, bring the elbows to the knees, and if it feels okay, maybe put a little pressure to open up the hips a little bit wider than they do on their own. Good. We're going to bring our left hand down and take our right hand high. Find a nice twist for the spine. And then just reach that arm over the left side of the room. Big stretch down the side body. And then we'll bring it up and we'll reach it back. Waking up down to the shoulder and the chest. Reach the hand to the back of the room. And then bring it down. We'll take the left hand high. First find a twist. And then reach it over to the right side of the room, stretching out through that rib cage, down through that side body. And then we'll bring it back to reach up and pull it back, reaching that hand to the back of the room. Looking to wake up the shoulder, down to the chest. Good, we'll bring that left hand down. We're gonna push the hips high, point the toes forward, and slowly walk top. The head comes up last, you'll give it a big shoulder roll, up, back, and down. We'll take it to the back of our mat. You're going to bend the knees and bring the hands all the way down to your mat. Once you get there, walk it out. We're going to find our plank, pressing the palms nice and strong into the mat, squeezing the glutes, the quads, the core. Then we're going to take a big step up with that left foot. Outside of the left hand, if you would like, you can drop that right knee. We're going to sink into this runner's lunge. Let your chest kind of melt towards the mat. And we'll reach that left arm up and back. Big twist for the spine here. Good. Bring it down. Step that left foot back. We're going to push back into a down dog. Bring it back to your plank. And then take a big step up with that right foot. Outside of the right hand, maybe drop that left knee. And we'll sink into that runner's lunge. Let the chest melt towards the mat. And then we open up that right hand and pull it back. Big twist for the spine. Good. Bring that right hand down. And we'll step the right foot back. Bending the knees. Walking the hands to the feet. And taking that slow roll to the top. Big shoulder roll. Good. To the center of our mat. We'll balance on our right leg. Lift our left knee. Hold it here, engage your core, find your balance, make sure that left foot is nice and strong. We don't want it pointing to the floor. We want it nice and active, pulling the toes up towards the sky. Slowly start to swing that left knee out, take a lean forward, and a big step back. We want to find our split stance, and then we're going to slowly bend that left knee as we find our way into our lunge. Hang here for just a second. We're going to turn to the right, reach with the right hand. Very good. Step it in and shake it out. We'll go to the other side, balancing on the left. You find that balance first. Find where you can stick it. Hold the core. Pull that right toe up towards the sky. That right knee is nice and high. Once you can hang here for a second, then you'll start to swing that knee out to the side. Big lean forward and a big step back. Once you get that split stance, then that right knee, find your lunge. And then we turn left. Reach with the left. Good. Step it in and shake it out. We're going to balance on the right and pick up the left toes or just let the left tip toes set to the floor for balance. We're going to push the hips to the back of the room. Bring your back to a tabletop position, nice and flat. I don't want the crown of your head reaching for the floor. I want the crown of your head reaching for the screen of the camera. Nice flat back. From here, we'll stand tall and we'll step out to the left. Bend that left knee, push the hips back to the left, and create a nice stretch in that right inner thigh to wake it up. Try not to bounce. Bouncing on cold muscles can pull them. Be very careful, hold that stretch and then step it in and shake it out. We'll do the other side. Balancing on the left. You'll either pick up the right or let the right tiptoes touch to the floor. You'll push the hips to the back of the room. Find that tabletop position with your back and then bring it tall. Step it out to the right, bend the right knee, push the hips back to the right. Find that stretch in the left inner thigh and hold it there. Very good, step it in and shake it out. All right, let's take it to some nice, easy jumping jacks. We're gonna get the heart rate elevated before we get into this lower body workout. Good, let's take some high knees. Now the knees don't have to come super high, just a little jog in place. We're just looking to get that heart rate elevated. Good, let's kick the heels out in front. Tap the heel, one foot and then the other. And then we'll pull the heels up towards the glutes. Let's go through that again. We've got some jumping jacks. Some high knees. Some heel kicks out in front. And the heel kicks up high. Good job, shake it out. Heart rate should be slightly elevated. We've got 3 circuits today. Our first circuit, we have a deadlift to a goblet squat coming up first. We're doing 4 rounds of circuit 1. Catch your breath, grab some water. We've got 40 seconds. We're going backwards. No, that's backwards. We got 60, 45, 30, and 15. Our first move is a deadlift to a goblet squat. We're going to want 1 heavy weight or 2 medium. The combo looks like this. Deadlift, slide bend in the knees, push the hips back, find that tabletop position with your back, bring it up, curl the weight, push the hips down into a squat. That is the move. We do this for 60 seconds for our first set. First set's the longest set. We're gonna go in 3, 2, and 1. Push the hips back, find your deadlift nice and slow. Keep that weight close to the legs. Pull it up and sit it down into that squat. Take your time. Focus on your form. Slight bend in the knee. Back comes to that tabletop. Hips are to the back of the room. Pull that weight to the chest if you're using 1. And then take it to your squat. If you're using 2 weights, the weights will come to the shoulders as you drop into your squat. We're more than halfway there. Take your time and focus on your form. We've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish out that set. Take a little break. Grab a quick drink of water. We've got a full burpee coming. We're going to walk it out, or step it out, or jump it out. You choose your modification. I'll go with the modification with this first set. In 60 seconds, it's a long time. If you want to go for more of a challenge, take that jump out. We're going to start in 5, And 4, 3, 2, 1. Our full burpee. I'm going to modify this first set because it's a long round. You're going to drop to the knees, drop all the way down to the chest, press it up, step it in, and reach tall. It doesn't matter if you do these modified or full challenge, your heart rate will get elevated. We're halfway there. Now, if you're taking the full challenge, you're going to jump the feet out, slowly lower down, press everything up at the same time, and jump in, and maybe you add a jump at the top. Do what works best for you. We have 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Our first round is our longest round. It will get shorter in time each round we go. We're going to do a weighted glute bridge. You can have 1 heavy weight or 2 lighter weights, or you can do this total body weight, up to you. You're going to bring the weight to your lap, lay it all the way back, and we're going to press the hips to the ceiling in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push the hips up, give it a little hold at the top, and slowly lower down. I don't want you to release the hips all the way to the floor. Just touch and go. We're here 60 seconds. Maybe give it a hold at the top for just a couple of seconds before you slowly lower down. Time under tension, going slow gives the best workout for your muscle. Pushing through the heels, pushing the hips up to the sky. We've got 15 seconds. Less than 10. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Roll it up. We've got one more move in this circuit, and it's a suitcase. It's going to be down on our back for our core. You're going to want 1 weight for this as well. If you choose, you can do body weight. Totally up to you. I'm going to grab a 10. We'll lay all the way down to our back. Bring the shins parallel to the sky. Pull the toes back towards your face. I'm going to rest my weight onto my shins just to get my position proper. Chin tucks to chest. And in 3, 2, 1. The weight goes down behind our head. And the heels tap the floor. And then you pull everything into center. The weight doesn't have to go all the way to the floor. It just goes behind the head and then back over the shins. We're opening the suitcase, closing the suitcase. We're here for a minute. Take your time. If you need to modify this, maybe you take 1 heel down as the weight goes back, and then the other. If you want to make it a little bit harder or a lot of it harder, the legs can go long, and then come back up top. You've got 15 seconds. Take your time for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Sit that way to the side. Take your time coming up. That is our first round of circuit 1. We have 4 rounds total. So our next round, we're going to switch up the timing. We're going to go 45 seconds of everything. We've got that deadlift to a goblet squat, and we're going to start it in 10 seconds. Grab your weight. Get ready. We've got deadlift to goblet. We'll go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push the hips back. Slight bend in the knee. Find that tabletop position with the back. And then bring it in and slowly lower to your squat. Again, the slower you go with this, the better. Keep it moving. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Set that weight down. We've got those burpees. It's 45 seconds. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You choose your level. Maybe you're going to jump. Maybe you're going to step. "30 seconds. We've got 15. Less than 10. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. The answer is. We've got that glute bridge. Weight or no weight, up to you. I'm using a 20. If I had a 40, I'd probably use that. All the way down to your back. We'll go in 10 seconds. The weight comes to the lap. You'll press through the heels in 3, 2, 1. It's 45 seconds. Little squeeze at the top before you slowly lower down. We're not lowering all the way. We're just touch and go. More than halfway there. We got 20 seconds. In 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a second. I'm going to change my weight. We've got that suitcase. We're going to move right along. Bringing the weight over the shin. Toes pull back towards you. Shins are parallel to the sky. Chin is tucked to chest. And let's go. We open and close. You can have the knees bent or the legs long. Keep that core nice and tight. It's 45 seconds. We're already 20 in. We've got 15 to go. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Set it up, set that weight to the side. We'll get going in round 3 in about 30 seconds. This round is even shorter. We go 30 seconds with everything. We go back to that goblet squat with that deadlift in 10. Start in 3, 2, 1. It's 30 seconds. Slide it in the knee. Push the hips back. Find that tabletop position with the back. Bring it up and take your squat. Maybe pick up the pace a little bit. We have less time on the clock. Three, 2, and 1. Nice job. We'll start our burpees in 20 seconds. Modify or challenge in 15. We'll go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and give me those burpees. It's 30 seconds. Halfway there. Three, 2, and 1. Nice job. Grab your weight. Meet me down on your back. We have our weighted glute bridges. 30 seconds. We'll go in 5, 4, 3, 2, push it out. 30 seconds is all. Tap and go. We're not staying at the bottom. We might stay at the top for a little squeeze, and then right back down. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. You'll switch your weights out if you choose. We've got our suitcase. Weight comes up over the shins. Pull the toes back towards you. In 3, 2, 1. We're here for 30 seconds. Open it and close it. Bent knees or straight, totally up to you. Halfway there, 15 seconds. Less than, we have 10. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that weight down. Get ready for your shortest round of circuit 1. It's 15 seconds of everything. We'll pick up the pace a little bit with each move so we can squeeze more than 1 or 2 in of each item. We go deadlift to squat. Let's go in 10 seconds. It's 15 seconds is all. We can do it. Push it out. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push the hips back and then drop them down. Pick up the pace this time. It's nice and quick. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Sit it down. We're going to push through this last set. We've got burpees in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's 15 seconds. Pick up your pace. Maybe add a hop at the top. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's finish our 2 moves, and then we'll take a break. Glute bridges. Bring it down. 3, 2, 1, 15 seconds. I'm gonna pulse mine pretty quick since we're on a short interval. 3, 2, and 1. Optional weight change. We've got 15 seconds of a suitcase. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Open it big and close it. Three, 2, and 1. Nice job. Roll it up. Let's take a quick break. Nice work, guys. Circuit 1 is done. We're going to be spending the majority of our time today in our zones 2 and 3. Those are our fat burning zones where we burn the most fat calories. It's a really good idea that we do that for our energy use because we store a lot of fat. Lots of reasons. Our circuit 2, we only have 3 moves. We're going to go 3 rounds of this. We've got 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off. We've got a lateral lunge to an overhead press with 1 dumbbell. We've got a kneel to a jump squat and a plank jack to a bear hold. Working our lower body and our core. We've got the lateral lunge to press. We're going to, I believe, alternate. Yes, we're going to alternate our lateral lunge. So we'll take a weight in the center at both ends. We'll step out. We'll find our lateral lunge. That weight comes down to the shin. We'll bring it in and press it up tall. Right into the other side. We're going to go 40 seconds on. We will start in 10. So grab a weight that's good to lunge and to press with. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to lateral lunge out to the side. Push your hips back, bend your knee. There's your lateral lunge. We're going to pull that weight in and press it up. We've got 3 rounds. It's all the same time interval. It's 40 seconds. In that lateral lunge, you don't want to push your knee forward. You want to push your hips back, keeping that knee stacked over the ankle. We've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Set that weight down. We don't need to wait for this next move. It's a kneel to a jump squat. We're going to go in 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to bring it down to both knees and then step it back up and give it a little pop. So you'll bring it down, bring it back up, and a little push up out of that squat position to make it a hop. If you want to make this more low impact, you'll just take from that squat position to a stand. It's up to you. We're more than halfway there. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. 20-second break. Our last move of the circuit. We have 4 plank jacks. In your plank, you will jack your feet out 4 times, and then you'll step your feet or jump your feet into a bear hold. We do this for 40 seconds. Bring it down to your plank. 3, 2, 1. Here's my plank. I'm going to jump out for 4. I'm going to jump my knees or step my knees into my bear, hold it here, right back out for 4. Right back in. If you're modifying, you're just going to step the knees in and hold and step them back. We're halfway there. 20 seconds. Little stick of that bear hold. We have 10 seconds. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and press it to a down dog. Woo. Walking the feet in, rolling it up slow. Round 1 of 3 done. Let's take a quick water break. We go back to the top. We go a little bit heavier this time. We've got a lateral lunge, that overhead press. My heart rate's high. We're trying to keep that heart rate in the zones 2 and 3. Most of our workout. We're gonna go in 5 seconds. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. We step out for that lateral lunge. Good, bring it in and press overhead. Remember, the hips push back. We don't let that knee push forward. I'm using a 20 for this one. It's challenging enough. I skipped a couple of workouts from being sick. Whew. Do what weight works good for you. Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. It's a 20-second break. We go into those kneel to jump squat in 10. If you're modifying this, don't take the jump, just stand from that squat position. 3, 2, 1. We'll take it down, bring it up, maybe add that hop. And if this does not work for your knees, you're going to take reverse lunge on both sides and then take that little squat hop. Halfway there, 20 seconds. Take your time. Keep your core engaged through the whole movement. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, shake it out. We get that 20-second break, and we go right into those plank jacks with that bear hold. To make this low impact, step the feet out instead of jump. 3, 2, 1. If I'm making this low impact, I'm going to tap one toe out to the side and then the other. For 4, and then I'll step the knees in under the hips, hold it here for a second and step it back out. We're halfway there, 20 seconds. Press the palms into the mat. Squeeze the core. We have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, press it to a down dog or a child's pose. We have one more round of circuit number 2. Take a second, catch your breath. Grab some water. Just turning my fan on. Let that heart rate come down a little bit before we start round 3. We go back to that lateral lunge for one more round. We're going to start in 20 seconds. If you need more time to let that heart rate cool down, please take it. Otherwise, we're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, last set, best set. Lateral lunge into your overhead press. "15 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Nice job. Set that weight down. We've got 20 seconds. We've got 10. We've got that kneel to jump squat. If it doesn't work for you to get onto the floor, take reverse lunges. 3, 2, 1. You would reverse lunge, and then come up from that squat. Maybe you can get to the floor, but you don't want to jump. Just press it straight up from your squat. 20 seconds. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. 20-second break. And we go into the last set of those plank jacks with that bear hold. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We go 4 out. 1 in. Hold. Hold, hold, hold. Right back out for 4. Try to stick that bear for a second. Halfway there, 20 seconds. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's take it to a down dog and hang there for just a second. Nice job, guys. Circuit 2 is complete. When you're ready, walk the feet to the hands and take a slow roll up. We'll take a short break. Catching your breath, grabbing water, maybe wiping some sweat. I got some of that today. Circuit 3. We have 3 rounds. It's 4 reps. So we have a number of each exercise we're going to do. We'll do 3 rounds, and we'll get into our cool down. We've got burpees, alternating reverse lunges, and a sumo squat. Pulse for 3 into a jump. Now, that jump is optional, just to make it a little more challenging. If you'd like, you can just go sumo pulse squat for 3, stand tall. Back into those sumo pulse squats. So the burpees, we have 12. Reverse lunges, we have 24. And that sumo pulse, we've got 8. 12, 24, and 8. We've got 3 rounds of this. Are we ready? It's not timed. You go at your own pace. And if you only want to do 5 of everything, do 5 of everything. This is your workout. I'm just providing a guide for you. When you're ready, I'm going to get mine started. We've got 12 burpees, modified or regular, totally up to you. We're going to get our heart rate up this round. for most of the round. Ah, those are tough. Take breaks along the way where you need it. We've got those alternating reverse lunges. We're doing 24 total at your own pace whenever you're ready. What I'd like to see is a step back, bring those weights down towards the floor. I'm leaning over that front leg, putting all this work in my hips, and then stepping in. If that doesn't work for you, keep it nice and upright. Got 24. Nice job. Take a little breather, grab some water if you need it, once you get those lunges in. We have 3 sumo squat pulses into a little hop. If you want to keep it low impact, skip the jump. We've got 8. Our feet will come out nice and wide. You're going to slightly point the toes out. They're not all the way to the sides. They're somewhere in the middle. You'll go down for your sumo squat. You'll pulse for 3 and a little hop. We've got 8. Nice job. Shake it out. Round 1 done. Two more sets left. As I said, if you want to decrease the rep count of any of these, please do so. If you want to modify, I think I'm going to do half burpees this time. So I'm going to jump out and jump in and skip that lower down. Do what works good for you. Modify this however you like. We've got 12 burpees, however you do them. Nice job. Once you finish those, we've got our 24 alternating lunges. We're almost there, guys. Whew. We've got those sumo pulses to finish out round 2. Nice wide stance when you get there. Toes are slightly pointed out. You pulse at the bottom for 3 and pop it up. Nice job. 1 set to go. And then we cool down. Take a second to catch your breath. My heart rate's close to max. I think I'm going to shorten mine just for time purposes so we get a good stretch. I'm going to do 10 of those half burpees I was doing, jump out, jump in. I'm going to do the full 24 reverse lunge because we can pump those out. We'll do those 8 pulses and then we'll stretch. Whenever you're ready, start your final round. You've got those burpees. How many ever? In whatever style you like. Good job, good job, good job. Push them out. Once you get your lunges, we've got those sumo squat pulls, then we're stretching. If you'd rather have a break, take it. Totally up to you. We've got 8 of these. This is it. Nice job. Once you get down to those, come all the way down to your back. Bring your knees to your chest. And close the eyes. Woo! What a workout. Lower body. We've got 3 minutes to stretch it out. We'll take this low back stretch, knees to chest, rock side to side, press that back into the mat for a little massage. Good, we'll bring the feet to the mat and let the knees fall to the right. Keeping your shoulder blades connected to the mat, we're gonna let that left hip stretch out. Finding that internal rotation, knees are falling to the right. Couple breaths here. Now bring the knees to the ceiling and let them rotate to the left. Finding that outside hip stretch, that internal rotation on that right hip. Hold it here for a couple breaths. Good, we'll bring the knees up. We're gonna cross the left ankle over the right knee and lift the right foot off the mat to press that left shin close to the chest. Finding that glute stretch on the left side. We're gonna hang here for just a minute. Find that stretch and hold it there. Then we'll switch sides. Right ankle crosses over the left knee. We lift that left foot off the mat and pull that right shin close to the chest, finding the glute stretch on that right side. So we'll bring both feet to the floor. Bring the soles of the feet to touch, let the knees fall out to the side. Stretching through those adductors. So we'll bring the knees in. Slowly roll it up. Bring your hands behind you and give yourself a little push. Come into a standing fold. Stretching out through the hamstrings. Let that upper body hang heavy. Relax the arms, shake out the head and neck. And when you're ready, slowly roll to the top. The head will come up last. We're going to take the arms up overhead into a back bend, stretch out through the floor. Big deep breath. And then slowly let those arms come down to the sides. Thank you guys so much for joining me today for this lower body strength and conditioning session. I'll see you next time.